Adekunle Amzat Studio, Agidigbo 88.7 FM. Welcome to News Around the World.
Good evening. Welcome to the news around the world on Agidigbo 88.7 FM Ibadan, the most listened to radio station. I am Olajumoke Oladunjoye. The headlines. Federal government inaugurates committee to develop 2026 VAT modification order. Oyo police apprehend suspected armed robber, recovers stolen tricycle. India Education Minister quits as jubilant youth protesters claim victory and protest. Nigeria para powerlifters shine on Commonwealth Games opening day, win 6 medals. The details. The federal government has inaugurated an interministerial committee to develop the 2026 Value-Added Tax (VAT) modification order, a major step towards ensuring the smooth implementation of Nigeria's new tax laws and providing greater certainty for businesses, investors, and tax administrators. While inaugurating the committee in Abuja today, the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Taiwo Oyedele, charged members to deliver a modern and practical VAT framework that reflected the intent of the Tax Reform Act and responded to the realities of today's economy. Mr. Oyedele also explained that the new order would remove uncertainty, make compliance easier for taxpayers, support investment decisions, and provide tax administrators with clearer guidance in implementing the law. The Finance Minister further instructed the committee to recommend a comprehensive schedule of VAT-exempt and zero-rated supplies, taking into account revenue implications, social impact, Nigeria's treaty obligations, and regional integration commitments. The Nigeria Police Force has clarified remarks by the Inspector General of Police, IGP Olatunji Disu, on the use of firearms by police officers, saying he did not issue a shoot-on-sight order against people carrying illegal arms. Several media outlets had reported on Friday that IGP Disu ordered police officers to shoot on sight anyone found carrying illegal firearms, following his remarks at a stakeholders meeting in Makurdi, Benue State. However, in a clarification issued today, the force said the IGP had been referring to Force Order 237, which governs the legal and operational conditions for the use of firearms by police officers, and that they know when it is appropriate to deploy their weapons in line with established rules of engagement. Today, we delve into how poorly maintained roads can lead to significant health challenges, particularly body pain, impacting individuals across various demographics. As urbanization continues to rise, the quality of our road infrastructure becomes increasingly vital for those who rely on different modes of transportation. In this report, we gather insights from tricycle rider navigating these rough roads, a pedestrian sharing the community experiences, and a doctor highlighting the health implications linked to inadequate infrastructure. Agidigbo FM News correspondent Ayomide Odeniyi examined the effect bad road has on health. Here is the report.
The condition of roads is a critical yet often overlooked aspect of public health. Poorly maintained roads can lead to various physical health issues, particularly body pain, affecting individuals across different demographics. As urbanization increases, the quality of road infrastructure becomes essential for those who rely on various modes of transportation, such as bike riders and pedestrians. This report investigates the impact of bad roads condition on health, focusing on how they contribute to body pain and related injuries. To provide a comprehensive understanding, Agidigbo FM gathered perspective. A tricycle rider navigating poor roads, a civilian witnessing the community impact, and a doctor treating the result health complications. By highlighting these experiences, we aim to raise awareness about the vital link between infrastructure quality and health, advocating for necessary improvements to enhance the public well-being. Mr. Aziz, a pedestrian, shared his experiences on how poor road management affects not only him but all road users. He highlighted the negative impact on their health and urged the government to implement changes to make the road safer for everyone in the neighborhood.
We urged the government to help us with this road. It's not savior for both the rider and the pedestrian. So we beg the government to help us.
In an interview with a tricyclist who shared the difficulties they encountered while riding on poorly maintained road, including how these challenges impact their physical health and affect their modes of transportation.
What we are facing is the road is too bad. The road is too bad. Many of the Marua Okada that we are using have fought every time. Repairing is too much. All the money that we get, we are using it to repair every day. Today, leg, tomorrow, hand.
Speaking in Akojopo FM, a doctor, Mr. Adewumi, shared light on common health issues they frequently encountered in patients that are linked to poor road conditions.
Most of the patients that is coming to the hospital are complaining of body pain, severe body pain and weakness, even headache. And when you diagnose the patient, you realize that there is no, they are negative to the malaria parasites. They are not sensitive to wider tests, which is typhoid or any other sickness. And you can relate this to the effect of bad road causing to the patient.
The findings of this report underscore the significant impact of road conditions on public health, particularly in relation to body pain and related injuries. Through the perspective of a tricyclist, a civilian, and a doctor, we've gained valuable insight into the real-world implication of inadequate infrastructure. The experiences shared highlight a pressing need for improvements in road quality, not only to enhance safety for all road users, but also to mitigate the health risks associated with poor road conditions. Addressing these issues can lead to a healthier community, reducing the burden of pain and injury linked to a road infrastructure. I am the Adeneye, Akojopo FM News.
The Oyo State Police Command has arrested a 31-year-old suspected armed robber and recovered a tricycle allegedly stolen at gunpoint in Iroyin, Kwara State. Just as it said, the arrest of the suspect followed a routine intelligence-led stop-and-search operation by operatives of the command. A statement by the spokesman for the command, DSP Ayonlade Olayinka, said the operation followed credible intelligence received from public-spirited members of the community that a suspected stolen tricycle was being driven along the Oyo-Ogbomosho road. Reacting to the successful operation, the Commissioner of Police, Oyo State Command, CP Abimbola Ayodeji Olugbenga, reiterated the command's unwavering commitment to ensuring that the state does not become a haven or breeding ground for crime and criminality. CP Abimbola further emphasized that individuals who commit crimes within the state, as well as those who seek to transport the proceeds or instruments of crime into Oyo State, will continue to be identified, arrested, investigated, and prosecuted in accordance with the law, irrespective of where such offenses were committed. Now it is time to link up with our Maryland studio, United States, for the foreign news.
News from Kule Amzat Studio, Akojopo FM, United States. I am Oluwatosin Sonya. India's education minister resigned on Saturday, handing a major victory to youth protesters whose street protest over examination paper leaks had become a serious challenge for Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Celebrations erupted at the Jantar Mantar site in the capital, New Delhi, which is served as the main protest hub for days, with thousands of youngsters chanting victory slogans and dancing. The youth-led Cockroach Jantar Party's CJP movement, which spearheaded the demonstration, said it will now end its protest. India's biggest street protest of recent years had become a major problem for Modi this week, as some opposition politicians voiced support for the youth and disrupted Parliament proceedings. Education Minister Dahemendra Padam announced his resignation in his post on X. The protesters had demanded his resignation over the leak of the high-profile medical college entrance test paper in May, which led to the cancellation of results and a retest which affected 2 million people. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa was granted a court order on Friday that temporarily halts a parliamentary impeachment inquiry from probing misconduct allegations over his Farmgate scandal. The ruling likely spares Ramaphosa further embarrassment over the scandal until early September, when he will try to get the same court to overturn a panel report that found he may have violated the Constitution. Farmgate involved the theft of bundles of foreign currency from a sofa on Ramaphosa's ranch in 2020. He has always denied wrongdoing and said the $580,000 stolen was proceeds from the sale of buffaloes, but the episode raised questions about why he had so much money stuffed in furniture and tarnished his image as a corruption fighter. Ramaphosa, 73, has been head of state since 2018 when he came to power on a pledge to fight graft. His second presidential term is due to end in 2029. And that is the news from Kule Hamzat Studio at Gidigbo FM, United States. I am Oluwatosin Sonya.
Welcome back. Now in the exciting world of sport. Nigeria made a dream start to the 2026 Commonwealth Games in Glasgow on Friday, winning 6 medals on the opening day as the country's para-powerlifting team delivered 3 gold medals, 3 silvers, and 2 world records. The Games, which run from 23rd July to 2nd August 2026, have brought together about 3,000 athletes from 74 Commonwealth nations and territories to compete across 10 sports, including 6 fully integrated para-disciplines. Roland Ezurike opened Nigeria's medal account by taking silver in the men's lightweight para-powerlifting event with 153.9 points, as he came close to claiming gold but narrowly failed in an attempt to break the Commonwealth Games record with a 190 kg lift. Nigeria's biggest performance of the day came from team captain Folashade Oluwafemi, where the multiple-team world champion broke her own world record twice before producing an astonishing 175 kg lift to set another world record and win the women's heavyweight gold with 134.8 points, amongst others. The official Glasgow 2026 organizers described Nigeria's opening day display as one of the standout stories of the Games, with the country's para-powerlifters briefly sending Team Nigeria to second on the medal table behind Australia. To wrap up the news this evening, here is a recap of the headlines. Federal government inaugurates committee to develop 2026 VAT modification order. Oyo police apprehends suspected armed robber, recovers stolen tricycle. India education minister quits as jubilant youth protesters claim victory and protest. Nigeria para-powerlifters shine on Commonwealth Games opening day, win 6 medals.
Don't forget that you can listen to us live on our website www.agidigbo88.7fm.com. You can also download our mobile app on Google Play Store and iOS. Simply search for Agidigbo 88.7 FM. Follow us on Facebook at Agidigbo 88.7 FM, on Twitter and Instagram at Agidigbo 887 FM, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have news stories and tips for us, contact our newsroom on 070-8714-4865 or send us a mail on newsroom@agidigbo887fm.com.
And before we go this evening, here is a quick tip. Your life only gets better when you get better. Be of value. Finally, we've come to the end of news around the world on Agidigbo 88.7 FM Ibadan, the most listened to radio station. I am Olajumoke Oladunjoye. Thank you for listening. Good evening. News is information, and information is power. At Agidigbo 88.7 FM, we bring the news from top to bottom.
The Oyo State Independent Electoral Commission, OISEC, has called for continuous collaboration.
We bring you reports from Oyo State.
The Oyo State House of Assembly has called for thorough investigation.
Southwest Nigeria and the rest of the world.
Has clarified that the body did not receive any cash support from international development.
Trust us to keep you informed every hour, every day.
Agidigbo 88.7 FM, the people's voice.